Okay, hello everybody. Just making sure we're good to go here. It's Eliza with Prisma Homes. Just gotta wait and see that. You know that little person count. Make sure we're live before I get started here today. It's Friday. I'm at an awesome house. This is our second virtual tour of the day. So lots happening here. And I'm in Barclay Farm. And I'm at a Northfield model, which is highly desirable. I can't wait to take you through this home. It has been expanded. I am currently staring into the most awesome addition. I'm gonna make you wait a little bit to see it. We are at 368 Bortons Mill Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08034. This is again an expanded Northfield model. Expanded in a sense that has a gorgeous, huge family room addition. Otherwise, it's in its original footprint, except for some reconfiguration in the kitchen behind me. So we're gonna go through this. This is a virtual open house. You guys are free to ask questions, make nice comments. You can ask questions about the house, the street, the neighborhood, town, South Jersey, New Jersey. Would love to answer those as I go. So I'll turn this around. I'll be taking you through the home. We do have 2 opportunities this weekend for you to see the home. So Saturday, we are gonna be here 12 to 2, and then Sunday 12 to 3. So that's 5 whole hours to come see this house this weekend. Awesome opportunity. This is a really good one to see in person because of the addition, and we have a firm belief there's no such thing as a nosy neighbor. If you have a Northfield or considering doing an addition like this on any model around, just come on out and see it. We love to say hi, chit chat with you, etc. So again, 2 opportunities to see it this weekend. If you're working with a realtor, you should get detailed questions answered by them, get everything through them. If you're not working with a realtor and would like to see it or would like the disclosure, measurements, anything, send us a DM. We will get that right to you. With that, I think we'll get started. Again, I am Eliza. This is Prisma Homes. We are at 368 Bortons Mill Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I think I'm gonna get us started here. Whoops. Nope, muted myself. It's such a small button. And again, you guys, get chatty with me here. I love chatting. So we are looking out. This is a gorgeous lot. We're looking out on Bortons Mill Road. Nice and quiet here. Lots of frontage. So big front yard. I will take you out at the end and show you the outside of the house. This has classic curb appeal. So we enter into a foyer here. Let me check. Am I able to zoom out on this? No. Someday Facebook is going to let us pinch out to give you that more fisheye view, but that has not happened yet. Nice big double door front hall closet here. The great thing about the Northfield is this side turned staircase first impression. I happen to grow up in this model. So if you have any questions about what it's like to actually live in here, I am your girl. The side turn staircase is just so classic. This has a lot of its original elements here. And then just to give you a lay of the land, we've got dining room, powder rooms to the left, dining room straight back. You see the dining room to the kitchen, doorway that way, and over here, formal living room. And I think this is where we'll start. When I wrote my description, I started in here because just having shown this home so many times, I know for a fact this is where people usually start. So again, for anyone just hopping on, 368 Bortons Mill Road in Cherry Hill. The price here, I didn't tell you that before, did I? We are priced at kind of an unbelievable price. This is $575. This same model a year ago with a not so big expansion, an expansion but not as big as this one, sold for $661. So we've got a nice margin here. If you were looking to do some personalization, some renovations, etc., this is priced so appropriately, and the price per square foot here is an unbelievable $233. We're at like an average of $250, I think last time I looked for Barclay. This is a huge room. So growing up in a Northfield, this was holiday gatherings. We did have a TV in this room at some points, but not the entire time we lived there. You know, for us, this was the holiday gift giving, gather around the tree if you've got one. It's such a nice long room. And then you get this fireplace. Now, one of the awesome things about the Northfield, and this is so classic, whoops, my stabilizer is like, no thanks. This fireplace has a surprise. If you don't already know, if you know what it is, go ahead and tell me what's so cool about the Northfield fireplace. And look at these windows. So we've got 4 massive windows in this room. You see, I've only got 2 tiny little lamps on, okay? That's it. The rest of this is natural light. In the afternoon, you can see it's sunny out right now, but this has been kind of a mixed clouds kind of day. And it's still overcast, even though the sun is out. There is light streaming into this room. And it's such a beautiful home at all times of day, just because of the way it's situated and the way the light finds these rooms. But I happen to love it right about now. That's part of why I wanted to do an afternoon virtual tour here. So look at how pretty this is. We've got original hardwoods. We've got original details on the fireplace, that mantle, the brick. Look at that. Look at the classicness of this. Now you can divvy this room up a little bit. I've seen this sort of treated 2 ways, like you do a little sitting area in one and then a more relaxed or like a game table in another. It's long enough to do both. If you would like measurements, I will get them to you, but I can tell you that this living room is 26 by 13. If anybody knows the Northfield fireplace answer, just shout it out for me. Now, we have a gorgeous dining room right here. I did pass by the powder room right here. It's in a great spot. I don't like when the powder room is like too close to the kitchen. It's kind of in its own place in the Northfield, which is great. Now we are looking out on the front of the home. Look at that bank of windows. And this is that deep sort of like, it's beyond navy blue. And it's so gorgeous in here, especially offset against that yellow. Feels like, feels very like stately, very museum tones, which are so in right now. I follow those paint accounts like Farrow and Ball. This feels like that. Again, 368 Bortons Mill Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Rachel loves the blue. Rachel, you have good taste. The fact that you're loving it is a really good sign. I loved it. When I came in, I said, oh, thank you. Love this room. Character, right? And then we've got the chair rail, we've got molding, nice classic fixture here. Look at that. So this dining room is really big. You can treat this window in a variety of ways. I've seen it with a cushion down and then it's kind of a seat. Growing up, we always had plants in that window because it gets such good light if you're a plant person. Very in right now, color drenching. Yes, exactly. So pretty. And again, this is a big dining room. So I've seen it with bigger tables. You have options on where you're putting your furniture because like, look, you could do a piece here if you wanted to. They've got the china cabinet right here, but it's taking up just a portion of this wall. So like total flexibility here. And looking out on the front like that, how pretty. I want to give you a better look at this powder room. I didn't mean to skip it. I was just excited about the dining room. Nice updated powder room here. Very pretty. Small, but not too small. And we do have, let me show you the original tile floor. And how lucky did we get here that it's the gray and white? Because that's totally back in. Now, I came back this way because I wanted to take you into the kitchen this way. Can we talk for a moment about this view? I need to do the kitchen first, but like my whole soul is pulling me into that room. The kitchen's awesome. Let's do the kitchen first. So in a Northfield, the first thing I do, what I would like to point out is normally this is a wall and there's a slider right here. And that's the end of the house. When you remove that wall for that addition, you gain flexibility. And what they've done here is very smart. Whoa, that addition, I know, Melissa, right? They've reconfigured the kitchen a little bit to maximize your cabinet space, countertop space, peninsula island. Marcy is asking how wide the addition is. Yes, I'll get that for you. I'm gonna just finish kind of showing this kitchen. I know everybody just wants to go to the addition, including me. But it's a great kitchen. I don't want the fabulousness of that space to sort of like cause us to skip what's really an excellently done kitchen. All this countertop space, we've got 3 seats there. You could probably even squeeze a 4th, plus a 5th guy right here on the stool on the end, which is optional because obviously if there's a lot of action, you don't want someone sitting there, but how great to be able to. All that storage, stainless steel appliances, a nice neutral backsplash there, and on the little workspace here. This I feel like could be ideal, like coffee bar, workspace, serving area, whatever you want. Such a good kitchen. Rachel says amazing counter space. I love the layout. I do too. We're going to go in there in a little bit. Don't you worry. They've got a nice gas stove there, microwaves built in. Let's have a moment for the exposed beams, right? Who doesn't love an exposed and painted beam? Now, this area, sorry, I got to get my stabilizer out of the way. Look at this. So remember I said who knows the Northfield fireplace secret? This is the same fireplace. Look, I didn't take you this way before. We've got this amazing little closet here. I'm always interested. Look, so there's a fireplace. And here's a fireplace. It's either, you can call it a peekaboo fireplace or a double-sided fireplace. This is unique to the Northfield model, with one exception. If anyone knows that exception, you can tell me. I always ask people what they keep in here. Growing up in this tiny closet, we kept dog food and Disney movies because we didn't know what to do. I've seen it done so many different ways. You can do a stereo system, your router. I saw it turned into a really pretty little shelf, like the door taken off and turned into a shelf. But here's something I love. So this is your eat-in space, right? Exposed reclaimed Scarborough brick. Behind Scarborough's the name of the builder, if you don't know. Scarborough reclaimed this brick from Philadelphia. This brick has history in it. And so for your everyday meals, you're taking little pictures, maybe someone's blowing out the candles on their birthday cake. They have this backdrop that's in all your pictures. How special is that? And now, yes, we're gonna go into this addition. So Marcy had asked me, the addition, whoops, do I not have it? I'm gonna have to text it to you. My guess on this addition, and I know that they gave it to us, but it didn't end up on my sheet, probably because there wasn't a slot for it with all the other rooms we measured. My guess, I'm gonna go between 12 and 14 this way, and then I'm gonna say about 16 to 18 that way. And I will post that in the comments because I do have it, I just can't see it, it's in my phone. It's huge. Overall square footage for this house is at least 2,461. I have been trying desperately to verify that because I think it might be a little bit bigger, but that's what's in the public record, so that's what pulls in. Look at this space. Look at the ceilings. So we've got skylights and recessed lights, got a nice fan just turning softly. How good is this? Built-ins. So you see you got plenty of space for all your knickknacks. Probably fill it with crystals and candles. Plants are loving it. And those 2 windows, so within the built-ins, you've got those 2 windows. I think that's such a beautiful touch. It feels very like Connecticut or something. I don't know why I think it feels like Connecticut, I just do. It feels very high-end. It feels classic. And then you are communing with this space. Rachel loves the step down. I do too, because you know what? It wouldn't quite feel the same at the same level, and then you wouldn't get the magnitude of the ceiling height. You would lose a foot of it. And what a great way to just visually, your eyes are moving through the space, but to have that designated step down, I think is really smart. This backyard is pretty great. We're going to go out there. Don't you worry. 16 by 20 addition. There it is. I was right, wasn't I? I said 14 to 16. And then did I say 18? I was almost right. And you know what? I think those built-ins, that's probably the 2 feet I wasn't seeing. I'm pretty good because I can imagine a 6-foot person laying down. These windows, it's like a painting, right? And so you're looking out. Let me show you. Look at that. And don't worry, I am going to take you out there. Sliders to a really nice big patio will give you that view too. This is such a special edition. And expensive. Let me just tell you that I firmly believe this is a 6-figure edition today. So not only are we priced at $575, to do this in your home, highly expensive, okay? I wanna show you one other area before we go upstairs. I am running a little slower than I normally do, I think because I really love this house. I'm taking too long in these areas. So we have a nice laundry room right off the kitchen here. That closet there is like a little, like cleaning supplies, household goods. You can rethink this, turn this into a more pantry style laundry room. You can also move laundry down to the basement if you want and make this a butler's pantry. But look at this garage. So you got storage overhead, storage everywhere. And then back here, it'll be a little tough to see. There's a fridge back there. That's a whole additional spot for storage, for, bicycles, anything. And then you're stepping right back into your beautiful space. Close this. All right, we're going upstairs. Guys, we're at 368 Bortons Mill Road in Cherry Hill. We're in a Northfield model in Barclay Farms. 4 beds, 2.5 baths, full, partially finished basement, 1-car garage. Big. I'm saying we're about 2,500 square feet at minimum. So first I'm going to show you these 3 bedrooms. There is carpet down here. However, original hardwoods are underneath, okay? Bedroom 1. I believe this is the smallest. Again, I mentioned to you, I grew up in a Northfield. This was my bedroom most of the time. It's really nice. Nice neutral paint. Got some built-in shelves here. Those could be easily taken down if you didn't want to use this as an office. So bedroom 1 here. Bedroom 2 right next to it. Look how cute this is. Views of the backyard in this one with the double window. Good closet space. Whoops, not that one, this one. Organizers inside. They added ceiling fans in all of these bedrooms. Look at how pretty the hall. This is such a nice landing. Let's take a moment with the landing of the Northfield. Some homes, no names, but especially the one I live in, it's just a hallway at the top of the stairs. The Northfield is not. You get a proper landing. And then you get that banister, which goes all the way to the primary bedroom. Forgot to turn the light on in here. I'm so sorry. But actually, this is good because on a dark day with one window, just one in here, this is how much light comes in. So you see, we are getting really good light at this house. Ceiling fan here too. I just mentioned that banister to you. I love this about the Northfield. There's only a couple homes that have anything like this. The Buckstone has something similar. Few other lesser common models have, but this is like such a great classic, feels very colonial. Updated main hall bath here. So we've got a nice modernized fixture here, artistic tile wall, and then they tiled the entire wall here. Nice updated, let me get you in here. Look how clean it is. Updated floor, updated lighting, nothing to do in here. All right, I'm gonna take you to the primary. The Northfield has one of the biggest primaries, if not the biggest primary. So you see right here, king size bed, so much room. They've got a treadmill in here. It's not even impacting the space. 2 closets. Look at this. So again, I have seen this done so many different ways. Sometimes people do like a little desk or a little work from home space if they need it, either over there or right here. You see the treadmill. I've seen Pelotons, all kinds of like yoga equipment in here just because it's so big. Whoops, there's me. Don't like being in the mirror. It's like too scary. 2 closets. So I'm going to show you the little one first. This is the little one. And in some of these Barclay homes, this little one's all you get. So you see it's nice and big. But let me take you to the big one. Now, this always requires a little bit of explanation. So originally there has been a slight change made, and I'll try to explain it the best I can. Originally there was a vanity nook right where I am now. And then there was a closet door, which still is right here, but you'd be standing in the vanity nook. And then there'd be a wall right about here into the bathroom. These guys have made the change that most Northfields do to get rid of that vanity nook and increase the size of your bathroom, which is so smart. And then you get 2 sinks instead of, there was just one little tiny sink originally. You get a nice big shower instead of the tiny old, it was like a 2-foot high bathtub, very small with a shower attached. So now you've got a walk-in shower. You've got all this space and your closet door is in here. Can you move the closet door to the outside? Yes, you just lose that opportunity to use that wall for furniture. So I like it in the bathroom. This is a discussion I've had many times with people. Because if you can imagine, sure, you can put the door right here, but this is such a great usable space. So then you're losing it. So I love when I see it in here. Let me pop this open for you. Walk-in closet, yay. Nice and big, both ways here. Plenty of closet space. And these homes built in the 50s and 60s, as you may already know, we're not done so with modern closet expectations. So we do not have that issue here. And look how pretty this is. Wonderful. So this is our primary suite. You've got your own bathroom. You've got 2 closets. You have room to be flexible, to use this space how you see fit. It's really fabulous. And again, there's hardwoods. Original hardwoods will be under this carpet in all of these rooms. The only place we don't have original hardwoods in the Northfield is bathrooms and kitchen. And then of course the addition, but I think it's bamboo down. This is also a great thing about the Northfield. This is the catch-all upstairs closet. We always kept suitcases and sleeping bags in here. There is also, let me step back, attic access. I think they said they've barely ever even been up here. They don't use it because there's so much storage elsewhere. But if you can imagine, there's an attic that runs from that wall to that wall, and it's about 6 feet high in the middle. awesome storage. You can cut a pull down if you want one. You might not, they never needed to, because I'm going to take you to the basement. And you saw amazing closet space throughout the home, and the garage, and the overhead storage in the garage. It's like, you might not need that. For anyone just joining, we're at 368 Bortons Mill Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Now, sometimes I lose Wi-Fi in basements. If that happens, stick with me. I'm going to run back up. So we have a couple sections here. This is the partially finished. Sorry, this is the, oh my God, let me backtrack. This is the finished area of the partially finished basement. Nice fresh paint. You've got windows letting in some natural light. This space is great for like playroom, office, guest space, basically whatever you want, right? And then I want to take you this way. So I think there's a fluorescent light buzzing there. So we've got a nice workbench here. Look at how tidy this is. The whole house is so well kept, you guys. Really phenomenal. Cinder block foundation here. It's awesome. You can get a look at it. Always good to see. Now this loops around, but I'm going to take you the other way because I think it's easier to understand. We're going to go this way. There's an L-shaped unfinished portion. So we've got like our electrical panel. Yeah, that's, you know what? I'm going to turn that light off. It's making too much noise. You might need a new light bulb when you buy this house. I think we can still see okay. So we've got our electrical panel, you know, our meter, all of that is over here. You can get a look there. Do you guys know what we're looking at with those cabinets? Those are the originals. I love seeing those. A lot of people ended up moving them down to the basement just because they were so high quality. When they went out of style, everyone's like, well, let's put it in the basement. So you've got a little workspace here, or that could be a play area, utility sink. If you want to move washer and dryer down, this is probably the place to put it because we've got a hookup here. And that would free up that laundry room off the kitchen if you wanted to create more of a butler's pantry. And if you want to see examples of that, just DM me and I will send you examples of that being done. Tons of storage down here. Now these guys are kind of on their way out, so you're not seeing much, but they've been here a long time and again, never needed to utilize their attic. So you know this is good. And this is what we want to see. Clean, well-kept basement, no issues. Opportunities galore, right? That's what we want. And this would be such a lovely space. You know, depending on your needs, you could dress this up any which way. It could be really pretty. Let's go back up before I lose Wi-Fi. All right, so got a few minutes left. Showings have been booking like crazy. I know I've got to be out of here by 1:15 for the next showing. If you would like to see this, send us a DM. We can set showings up right on DM, on private message, anything. Text me, I don't care, whatever you need to do. Again, open house is Saturday and Sunday. 2 opportunities, no excuses. I'm going to take you as far as I can without losing my signal. We'll start right here. We've got a gorgeous patio. I believe this is stamped concrete. And it's so private. Look at this. You feel like you're in a, I don't know how to describe it. It feels almost like a little bit European or something. Grill's over here. That is hard lined in. And then look at this amazing yard. Now you can't quite tell, but it is fully fenced. And we've got perennial plantings, mature trees. Look up here. This is like heaven. Hear all the birds. So good. We really can only see clearly that one neighbor. We get a little bit like a one window view of that neighbor there. But in terms of, you're not like directly like confronted with a neighbor, the way this lot is situated is so lovely. It's so nice out here. It's a gorgeous day too. And then the ease at which you can move from inside to outside, you know, you just pop right out that slider. So if you're entertaining, if you're hosting something, even if it's just like you and your family, what a wonderful connection between spaces. If anybody's got questions, now's your chance to ask. I'm going to kind of chit chat while I cruise around the first floor one last time for anyone that joined late. I want to talk about location. Oh, first I need to make a correction. Our schools in Cherry Hill, the middle schools, have been redistricted and the public records have not been updated yet. So you'll see in the MLS listing on this, it says Carusi. That is incorrect. We are trying desperately to get it fixed. I don't know when that's going to occur, probably this summer. This is Rosa now. So the kids are going to Rosa. It's nice and close, especially to this home. Other side of Barclay, it might be equidistant from Carusi to Rosa, but here you're maybe a 3-minute car ride max. So it is Rosa. It's also Russell Knight Elementary School. Any questions about this school, let me know. PTA executive board member, volunteer there, run the social media. Any questions at all, I can answer. Also, I think I'm going to be the new parent liaison next year. So if you buy this house, I'll be talking to you if you have kids. Awesome, awesome elementary school. Cannot say enough good stuff about it. Rosa's incredible too. And then the same here for any home in Cherry Hill, you can choose east or west. Now I feel like there will be a natural progression from Rosa to east because they're close to one another, but I want to be crystal clear that both are amazing schools and you can choose either. There's not a bad school in this entire town, if we're being honest. 368 Bortons Mill Road, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. $575 for a huge and expanded home. You're not going to do better than this right now. Showings, again, I see that our next showing has already pulled up. Showings are stacking up. Get in quick. Average days on market right now for us is 11, but that includes the attorney review period, so it's closer to like 7. So it's like, I have a couple days to make these decisions. But reach out, make us aware of you quickly if you're even kind of considering this. Look at that pretty area. You are so close to downtown Haddonfield, the Bortons Mill soccer fields, Croft Farm, Jake's Place. We've got Whole Foods, Starbucks drive-through, Trader Joe's, all those things that you're like, well, where's the nearest? 2 Targets. I'm going to Target today. I haven't decided which one I'm going to. We have everything right here. That's part of what makes this so desirable. And we are a commuter's dream. You can be on the Ben Franklin Bridge in 15 minutes at certain times of day from right here. So Center City or any parts of Philadelphia, 2 Patco stations. You could go to Haddonfield or Woodcrest. I mean, you could go to any Patco, but those would be the 2 most obvious. So location wise, you're not going to sit in all the Cherry Hill traffic. You know, the further east you go, kind of the longer that commute gets. We're so close. We're right near Ellisburg Circle if you want to look on a map. Barclay Farm is so desirable. 2 swim clubs, a real life covered bridge. That's not just a creative road name, Covered Bridge Road. There is a covered bridge. The historic Barclay Farmstead. We got it all. All right, so we want you to come see us. I'm going to turn this around. Let me stop so I hit the right button. Okay, so we want you to come see us this weekend. Saturday, 12 to 2, Sunday, 12 to 3. Come on by. Any reason whatsoever, just come on by and see us. 3 of us are going to be hosting this. Any questions, DM us. If you want to see the seller's disclosure, if you want measurements. And now we know that addition, I believe, was 16 by 20. So thank you to the person who chimed in with that. My guess was almost right. This is a really good one to see. And it's a really, really solid opportunity here. So I hope you enjoyed the tour today. I enjoyed giving it. And I will see you guys at the next one. Have a great weekend. TGIF. Hope to see you in this house soon. All right. Take care, guys. Bye.